So this is my second video on the multicultural differences that divide us. I pretty much want to talk about today more of, I guess, some ways in which we need to overcome these diversities that have been causing the barriers. I think what it really comes down to is people need to not care what others think, and that's kind of a big deal, especially in my age group. High school and everything, all anyone wants to do is be a part of the in crowd and sort of go with the flow of things. But I think in order for these differences to become a positive aspect of our lives, we need to be okay with stepping out of these boundaries in the box that we've created for ourselves. Ways in which to sort of go about this, I think it really is all individual based. I think that there's no formula or structure really that can be given to someone in order to tell them, oh, this is what you need to do in order to break out of your shell and everything. I think it comes down to you need to identify your strengths and your weaknesses, especially your cultural ones. Are you so consumed by what you've been brought up knowing that you're blissfully unaware of everything else? And maybe at some point it gets to ignorance, and I think that's my generation's biggest problem is we almost don't care to know about each other's diversities. And I think that in order to do so, we need to embrace it. It really comes down to our ability to sort of look at somebody who may be polar opposite of what our ideals are, and even if we disagree, agree to disagree. Be able to have conversations that don't come to swaying each other's beliefs or morals, but almost a constructive debate, not an argument. We need to have the ability to accept the differences that we all have. And I think that's a really difficult thing for a lot of people to do. I think when we believe we're right and we believe what we've been taught to be sort of fact as opposed to opinion, that we push others away, not necessarily intentionally, but I think in order to break down these walls, it's going to come down to being able to accept that we're nothing alike and being okay with that and completely embracing that idea.